Imagine waking up one morning feeling a deep sense of emptiness, a void that echoes through your soul. You've lived decades, gathered memories, and yet, something still feels incomplete. But what if I told you that within ancient Buddhist teachings, there are 7 secrets, 7 profound, life-altering truths that can completely reshape the way you experience life? Secrets that 99% of elderly people don't know, yet they hold the key to living fully, with purpose, joy, and peace. You've lived decades, gathered memories, and yet, something still feels incomplete. But what if I told you that within ancient Buddhist teachings, there are 7 secrets that can completely transform the way you experience life? Secrets that 99% of elderly people don't know, yet they hold the key to living fully, with purpose, joy, and peace. Close your eyes for a moment and picture an elderly woman sitting by a window, the golden light of the setting sun reflecting on her silver hair. She gazes out, lost in thought, her mind wandering to the past, to what could have been. Now imagine that same woman, eyes closed, a serene smile on her face as she breathes deeply, her heart at ease, her spirit at rest. What changed? These 7 secrets. 7 principles rooted in the timeless teachings of Buddhism, each one a gateway to a deeper, more fulfilling life. They are not grandiose or complex. In fact, they are incredibly simple. Yet, their power lies in their ability to shift our perspective, to bring clarity where there was once confusion, to open the heart where it was once closed, and to awaken the soul to the beauty of each fleeting moment. Think of them as gentle reminders, whispers from the universe that guide us back to our essence. And as we uncover each one, the fog of regret, loneliness, and fear begins to lift, revealing a path toward inner peace, unshakable joy, and a profound connection to all that is. Before we reveal the 7 transformative secrets, we want to welcome you to Zen Companion. If you're not subscribed yet, take a moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss powerful content like this. Also, share your birth date in the comments. You might be surprised at what it reveals about your spiritual path. In the gentle embrace of life's unfolding journey, the wisdom of letting go shines like a soft beacon, guiding the heart toward peace. As Buddha tenderly shared, you only lose what you cling to. This timeless truth invites reflection on the burdens carried, memories of days long past, moments of regret, or dreams that slipped through fingers like grains of sand. Picture the heart softening, the shoulders easing, as these heavy weights are released into the wind. To let go is to open hands and spirit to the beauty of now, where freedom blooms in the quiet stillness of the present moment. It's a sacred gift, this act of surrender, allowing the soul to rest in the warmth of simply being. Letting go, however, weaves a deeper thread into the tapestry of healing. It is not about erasing the past or turning away from its lessons. It is about wrapping the self in the gentle arms of forgiveness. So often, the heart holds tightly to old wounds, choices made in youth, words spoken in haste, or paths not taken. For many women in this season of life, there lingers a quiet ache, a sense of guilt for moments that feel unfinished or imperfect. Yet, in the tender teachings of Buddhism, forgiveness becomes a sacred bridge to peace. It begins with offering compassion to oneself, as naturally as one would comfort a dear friend. Imagine standing before a mirror, eyes meeting eyes, and whispering with kindness, "I forgive you." This simple act, repeated with patience, becomes a balm, soothing the spirit and mending the cracks of self-doubt. Beyond forgiveness, the practice of self-compassion unfolds like a flower in bloom. Buddhist wisdom reminds that the heart deserves the same care extended to others, perhaps even more so in these years of reflection and grace. Consider the moments spent nurturing family, friends, or community, offering love without hesitation. Now, turn that same warmth inward. Self-compassion is the art of pausing to honor one's own journey, the triumphs, the stumbles, the quiet strength that has carried through decades. It might mean savoring a morning walk, feeling the breeze as a reminder of life's gentle presence, or sitting in stillness with a cup of tea, allowing thoughts to settle like leaves in autumn. This practice is not selfish but sacred, a way to replenish the spirit so it may continue to shine for others. In this season of life, there is also the invitation to embrace gratitude as a companion to letting go and self-compassion. Gratitude is a soft lens through which the world transforms, ordinary moments become sacred, and challenges reveal hidden gifts. The laughter of a grandchild, the warmth of a shared meal, the resilience of a body that has carried so much, these are treasures that glow brighter when held with a grateful heart. Buddhist teachings encourage noticing the small miracles woven into each day, for they anchor the soul in joy, even amidst life's uncertainties. To cultivate gratitude is to plant seeds of hope, trusting that every step, every breath, is part of a greater tapestry of love and growth. As the heart opens to these practices, letting go, forgiving, nurturing self-compassion, and embracing gratitude, a quiet transformation begins. The spirit feels lighter, more connected to the eternal rhythm of life. There is no need to rush or strive. These gentle acts are like ripples on a pond, spreading outward to touch every corner of existence. In this sacred season, the invitation is to rest in the truth that all is unfolding as it should, guided by the infinite compassion of the universe. With each breath, the heart remembers, it is enough to be here, to be whole, to be love itself. In the tender unfolding of life's sacred path, the third secret of Buddhist wisdom, mindful breathing, glows like a gentle flame, guiding the heart toward peace and presence. Within the teachings of Buddhism, the breath is a holy thread, weaving the spirit into the eternal now, where the divine essence that flows through all creation becomes tangible. Imagine sitting in a quiet space, eyes softly closed, feeling the gentle rise and fall of the chest, the rhythm of life itself. In this moment, the breath is more than air, it is a sacred pause, a way to release the weight of worry, sorrow, or fear that so often lingers. Each inhale draws in serenity, each exhale lets go of what burdens the soul. This simple act anchors the heart in the present, offering a sanctuary where the spirit can rest and whisper, I am here and this is enough. For women in this season of life, where moments of reflection often deepen, mindful breathing becomes a nurturing companion. It invites a pause to notice the world's quiet miracles, the golden light of dawn spilling across a room, the soft rustle of leaves in the breeze, or the steady beat of a heart that has carried so much love. The breath gently calls the mind back from wandering through the past or racing toward the future, grounding it in the beauty of now. No grand effort is required, only a willingness to sit, to breathe, to be. Over time, these moments of mindfulness ripple outward, softening the edges of daily life and cultivating a calm that lingers like the fragrance of a blooming garden. It is a practice that honors the body's wisdom, the spirit's resilience, and the sacredness of simply being. As the heart rests in the stillness of mindful breathing, the fourth secret, embracing impermanence, emerges with its own gentle wisdom, inviting a deeper trust in life's ever-changing flow. Buddhist teachings remind that all things, relationships, possessions, even the roles held dear, are transient, like clouds drifting across a vast sky. For many, this truth stirs a quiet unease, a hesitation to face the cycles of endings and beginnings. Yet, what if impermanence were seen not as loss but as a sacred invitation to live with greater love and presence? Picture each day as a delicate blossom, radiant in its fleeting beauty, urging the heart to cherish every laugh, every touch, every moment before it softly fades into memory. Embracing impermanence is a practice of holding life with open hands, trusting that every ending carries the promise of renewal. For women who have nurtured families, built homes, and walked through countless seasons, this teaching feels like a tender homecoming, a chance to honor a life rich with meaning while opening to the mysteries yet to unfold. Imagine a river, its waters flowing steadily, reshaping the earth with each turn. So too does the heart learn to surrender to life's cycles, finding peace in the rhythm of growth, decay, and rebirth. This practice invites joy in the fleeting, a shared meal glowing with laughter, the warmth of a familiar hymn, the quiet pride in a garden's bloom. By cherishing these moments, the spirit grows fuller, more alive, weaving a tapestry of gratitude that shines through life's changes. In the gentle dance of these practices, the heart finds a sacred rhythm, a way to live with love and trust in the unfolding of each day. Mindful breathing and embracing impermanence become soft lanterns, illuminating the path with compassion and grace, reminding the soul that every breath, every moment, is a gift to be held with tenderness. In the gentle embrace of life's sacred unfolding, the fifth secret of Buddhist wisdom, the practice of gratitude, blooms like a soft flower, offering healing and light to the heart. In moments of quiet reflection, it's natural for the mind to drift toward what feels lost, vitality, opportunities, or seasons gone by. Yet, Buddhism teaches that gratitude is a tender medicine, capable of transforming the spirit by turning attention to the abundance already present. Imagine pausing to close the eyes, breathing deeply, and calling to mind 3 gifts of the day, perhaps the laughter of a dear friend over the phone, the comfort of a warm scarf against the skin, or the delicate melody of rain tapping on the window. As these images settle in the heart, a warmth begins to spread, like sunlight breaking through clouds. This is the gentle power of gratitude. It shifts the gaze from absence to presence, revealing the sacred beauty woven into the ordinary. Gratitude is more than a fleeting thought. It is a practice that deepens with time, like a river carving a path through stone. For women in this season of life, where reflection often brings both wisdom and tenderness, gratitude becomes a way to honor the journey. It might be found in the strength of hands that have nurtured and built, the quiet joy of a shared meal, or the resilience of a spirit that has weathered life's storms. Buddhist teachings encourage lingering in these moments, savoring them as sacred offerings. To pause and notice the world's small miracles, the fragrance of a blooming flower, the kindness of a neighbor, the steady rhythm of breath, plant seeds of joy that blossom even in challenging times. This practice weaves a tapestry of contentment, reminding the heart that life, in all its simplicity, is a gift to be cherished. As gratitude softens the spirit, the sixth secret, finding purpose in every day, unfolds like a gentle dawn, illuminating the beauty of each moment. In this season of life, it's easy to feel that the most vibrant chapters have passed, that purpose belongs to youth or achievement. Yet, Buddhist wisdom offers a profound truth. Purpose is not tied to grand deeds or roles, but to the love and presence brought to each fleeting moment. It is the warmth in a smile shared with a passerby, the gentle words of encouragement offered to a young heart, or the quiet reverence of a morning spent in stillness, listening to the whispers of the soul. Every act, no matter how small, ripples outward, touching the world with grace. For women who have poured love into families, communities, and countless unseen moments, this teaching is a tender invitation to see purpose anew. It might be in the stories shared with a grandchild, carrying forward the wisdom of generations, or in the care given to a garden, coaxing life from the earth. Purpose can also be found in the quiet courage of self-reflection, the willingness to sit with memories and dreams, honoring the fullness of a life well lived. Buddhist teachings remind that every day holds meaning, waiting to be discovered in the way the heart chooses to show up, open, compassionate, and present. To live with this awareness is to weave a life of significance, where each moment becomes a sacred thread in the tapestry of existence. Woven together, gratitude and purpose create a gentle rhythm, a dance of the heart that celebrates both the gifts of the present and the meaning of each day. These practices ask only for a willingness to pause, to notice, to trust in the beauty of life's unfolding. In this sacred season, the heart is invited to rest in the truth that every breath, every act of love, is a treasure, a chance to shine with compassion and grace, illuminating the world with the quiet strength of a life lived fully. As the heart journeys through the sacred seasons of life, the seventh secret of Buddhist wisdom, connection, glows like a gentle lantern, illuminating the path toward unity and belonging. Within the teachings of Buddhism, the concept of interbeing offers a profound truth. All beings are intertwined, like delicate threads in a vast, living tapestry, each life touching and shaping the others in an eternal dance. In this season of life, where moments of solitude or the rapid pace of the world can sometimes stir feelings of separation, this wisdom whispers a tender reminder. The heart is never truly alone. It is woven into the fabric of existence, joined to every breath, every story, every heartbeat across time. The experiences, the quiet wisdom carved through years of love and resilience, the very presence offered to the world, these are sacred threads, forever part of the infinite whole. This sense of connection invites a gentle shift in perspective, transforming moments of isolation into opportunities to feel the pulse of life's interconnectedness. For women in this season, who have poured love into families, nurtured communities, and carried countless moments of care, the practice of interbeing is a celebration of their enduring impact. Consider the ripple of a kind word spoken to a neighbor, the warmth of a story shared with a loved one, or the silent strength of a prayer offered for another. These acts, however small, weave bonds that stretch beyond the visible, touching lives in ways that may never be fully known. Buddhist teachings encourage pausing to sense this web of connection, perhaps in the shared laughter of a family gathering, the quiet beauty of a sunset, or the simple act of listening with an open heart. Each moment becomes a reminder that no one is forgotten, for all are held within the embrace of life's greater whole. Connection also blossoms through the practice of compassion, a gentle bridge that links one heart to another. In this season of life, where reflection often deepens, there is a sacred opportunity to extend kindness, not only to others but to oneself. Imagine offering a moment of forgiveness to a past hurt, or reaching out to reconnect with someone whose presence has been missed. These acts of compassion strengthen the ties that bind, reminding the spirit of its place in the circle of life. Buddhist wisdom teaches that compassion is like a river, flowing freely to nurture all it touches, and in giving it, the heart is also nourished, filled with the warmth of shared humanity. This practice of connection extends beyond the human, embracing the natural world as a sacred partner in interbeing. The rustle of leaves in a gentle breeze, the steadfast presence of a favorite tree, the song of a bird at dawn, these are not separate from the heart but part of its song. For women who have found solace in gardens, walks, or quiet moments by a window, this connection to nature becomes a source of renewal. Buddhist teachings invite savoring these moments, recognizing that the earth too is a companion, holding the spirit in its tender embrace. To stand beneath a vast sky or feel the coolness of grass beneath bare feet is to remember that the heart is woven into the very fabric of creation. As the practice of connection deepens, the heart begins to feel lighter, more attuned to the sacred unity that binds all things. There is no need to strive or seek. This truth is always present, waiting to be felt in the quiet moments of life. In this sacred season, the invitation is to rest in the beauty of interbeing, to trust that every smile, every tear, every breath is a vital thread in the eternal weave of love and life. The spirit is never alone, for it is forever held, cherished, and celebrated within the infinite embrace of the universe. So let me ask you, what if today was the day you decided to live fully, to embrace these 7 secrets, to let go, forgive, breathe, accept, appreciate, find purpose, and connect deeply with the world around you? Imagine the peace that would bring. Imagine the freedom. And remember, it's never too late to begin. But there's more to these teachings than meets the eye. There's a hidden layer beneath each of these secrets, a deeper purpose that transcends even our own personal healing. In Buddhism, the concept of karma teaches us that every action, every thought, every intention we put into the world is a seed that will eventually bear fruit. But what if the seeds we plant in our later years are the ones that determine our final legacy? Think about it. Every kind word, every act of forgiveness, every moment of presence can ripple out into the world, touching the lives of others in ways we may never see. It's not about grand gestures, it's about the quiet, simple acts of love and compassion that leave the greatest impact. Take the story of Chiono, an elderly woman who spent her life searching for enlightenment. One night, while carrying a bucket of water, she saw the moon's reflection in the water. In that instant, the bucket broke, and the water spilled, shattering the reflection. At that moment she awakened, realizing that the moon, the bucket, the water, and herself were all one. Sometimes, the simplest moments contain the deepest truths. So as you move through your day, consider the 7 secrets: letting go, self-compassion, mindful breathing, embracing impermanence, practicing gratitude, finding purpose, and connecting deeply. And remember, each of these teachings is not just for you. They are for those around you, for your children, your grandchildren, for the strangers you encounter. Because in Buddhism, we are all connected. And when you heal, the world heals with you. Now, take a deep breath. Feel the air fill your lungs. Feel your heart beating in your chest, a steady rhythm that has carried you through every moment of your life. You are here in this moment, and that is enough. There is a sacredness in this pause, a stillness that invites you to reconnect with the essence of who you are. You may have been searching outside yourself, looking for answers in the world around you, but the 7 secrets you seek are already within you. They have always been there, patiently waiting for you to remember them. There is no rush, no need to hurry. The wisdom of the universe unfolds in its own time, just as the seasons turn and the sun rises each day. Breathe deeply and allow yourself to soften, to open, to receive. With each inhale, draw in the light of clarity and peace. With each exhale, release the weight of expectations, the stories you've been told, the doubts that have clouded your heart. You are more powerful than you realize, more loved than you can imagine, and more connected to the infinite source of all that is than you may have ever known. The secrets are not hidden, they are gently whispered by the wind, woven into the fabric of every sunrise, and reflected in the quiet moments when your heart speaks softly to you. All you need to do is listen. So, are you ready to live fully? To let go of the past, embrace the present, and step into the fullness of your life with open arms and an open heart? The journey begins now. Thank you so much for taking the time to connect with this message. If it resonated with you, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share your birth date in the comments below. Let's uncover the hidden meanings and spiritual messages that the universe has for you. Stay blessed, stay present, and keep seeking the light.